Good morning, bonjour. I'm going to do a tiny little geode. It was the only shape I had left, and I don't have time to cut another one. So it's only a tiny one. And the reason I'm doing this tiny one is to show you how to use this brand new product from Just For You Online UK. It's Rebel Texture and it's a texture and structure paste. So today I've decided to use the white one as opposed to the dark grey. And what you do is you mix those two products together, the powder and the polymer liquid. Be careful when you are adding the liquid, because the more liquid you put in, the runnier your paste is going to be. And for this type of work, I want it to be really thick because I want it to stand. I don't want it to spread. I want it to form a real structure on the edge of my board. So add it very slowly. It's easier to add more than to take it away. If you've put too much and your paste is too liquid, you will end up using so much powder just to thicken your paste. So do it slowly. So it's brand new. It's just arrived yesterday. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. And gotcha. As to the quantity you need, well, how long is a piece of string? I don't know. I kind of eyeball it. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. I don't want it any runnier than that. It's nice and smooth. I've mixed it properly, and you can either leave it like this, or let's have a look at adding some gold to it and see what happens. Let's try a little bit. If we can, it may not come out gold, but I'm going to paint it in gold after. So this will give it a slightly darker look. You've got to work quite fast with this paste. Once it's mixed with the polymer, it does harden quite quickly. So don't waste time. Get on with it. Okay, so now it's a question of putting it on the board where you want it. And you literally just do whatever you like in creating the design that you want, the edge that you want. It doesn't have to be just an edge. You could put texture somewhere on your artwork. Here I won't do it because it's tiny. It'll just swallow up all my, resin space. So it looks as if I've mixed just the right amount. And now you just play with it a little bit until you get the shape that you were looking for. Good morning, bonjour. So I showed you how to do the textured paste. I had mixed it with gold, and as you can see, that was a total fail. The powder and the paste gave this grey color. So I now know that the gold powder doesn't achieve the color that we want. But that's totally fine because I was going to paint it anyway. And sorry, the tin is open, so I can't really. I'm using liquid metallic permanent paint. I'm using liquid metallic permanent paint in gold. The brand is Montana. The last time I poured this in a plastic container, it melted the container. So now I just use the lid of it to put my mixture in. All you have to do is paint it. But what I do is I do it first before applying the resin so that any color that's gone on the board can be covered with resin. Okay, so I have my colors, Supreme White. All the colors come from Just For You Online UK. Donc, je vous montre les couleurs. Peacock Blue, Bleu Pan, le Blanc Suprême, l'Or Flottant, et Milky Aqua Blue, le bleu, je ne sais pas comment on traduit en français. You can see how using the heat torch has brought all the gold powder to the surface and how shinier it now is. Good morning, bonjour. Wow, that I was not expecting. I don't know if you can see what happened with these pastes, the milky blue, the paste, the white paste and the gold. It's just unreal. So there is no way I'm doing another coat on this. I just find it so amazing. However, I am going to do a gold leaf line on the edge of the gold just to give it some dimension. So I will show you the new product. So guys, I want to use this product. It's a relief mixture. It's a paste, it's a glue, but it stays high. So it gives you that height when you apply your gold or silver leaf. It takes a while to dry. Maybe it's not something I've mentioned before, although I'm sure I have done in the past. Do not touch your resin if you are going to do more coats with your bare hands, because we have natural oils on our hands, on our fingers, and you transmit it to the resin. And when you do another color layer or a flood coat, whichever area has been hit by that oily substance of your hands will push the resin away, and that is when you get craters, holes. So always wear gloves if your piece isn't finished. Once it's finished and it's completely cured, then fine, although you will leave finger marks on. Come back to you with the gold leaf then. Hello, bonjour. I've tried to come as close to this little bit as possible, so maybe you can see it a bit better, but it's really hard to come that close. Trying to really want you to see. So it's dry. It's taken absolutely forever because I'd put quite a lot on. And all you do is place your gold leaf on top, and with a soft brush, you just apply it and tap it into place. So nothing complicated. It takes a bit of time, but enjoy the process. And then we just peel the extra off and we clean it up. All the extra bits I keep and I put in my jar of pieces. I don't throw any of these. They're not cheap. So I never ever waste them. So I'll clean everything up, and then I've got to stop breathing on top of this, and then I'll just do a flood coat. So see you for that. À tout de suite. Everything is done, and I just want to apply the final layer, which is the flood coat, which is a transparent layer. Now, I get asked this question quite often. Why are there streaks on top of my artwork when I apply, or when I've applied my flood coat layer? It can be for a few reasons. The first one is that you haven't mixed your resin and your hardener properly. So first of all, your quantities must be absolutely exact. And second of all, you need to mix the two products together until they are thoroughly blended together. If you look at your pot or your container and you see streaks or lines within your content, it is that there is still a separation between resin and hardener. And more often than not, that is the culprit. The second possibility is that the humidity in your room is too high. Ideally, we want to work with a humidity level of 50% or less. And the third possibility is that when you heated your resin, once it's on your artwork, either with your heat gun or your heat torch, you overdid it and it burned areas and created streaks. So those are the three main reasons.